So DBL Nation, we want to know what you think of this news. Will you be getting the new vaccine? Yes or no? Go to dblvote.com right now, and as we're talking, you can vote, and it'll show up right here. Yes or no, would you take the vaccine? Al, you studied biology at Brown. You seem well-knowledged about this. What is a...
Or knowledgeable.
Or knowledgeable. I knew he was going to say that. Well, I was like, dang it.
You seem to have the knowledge on top of everything.
Will you be taking the vaccine?
I have 2 words for you, both of you guys. Dr. Coley. If Dr. Coley tells me it's good to go, I will be getting the vaccine. I'm not saying her word is gospel for our viewers to save us from any legal things, but that's how I'm going to proceed. But I am kind of sad about this whole hearing about the vaccine from Moderna, because I sold Moderna stock about 4 months ago because I was like, this isn't going anywhere. Foresight. That's why I'm on the show.
That's what we have him. Lindsay, you have the vaccine option to take it in December, January. Are you taking it? Are you going to wait?
I think I'll wait because I'm not one of those people that are high on the risk list, right? So you want to make sure that all elderly people have it. They said it'll be available for everyone starting around April. And so I think that based on those projections, I'll wait until the time that everybody else who's not on the urgent list would take it. But I think this sigh of relief that we have something coming is something that we all need, because I read articles about how people are really looking for some kind of positive news and all this. We're constantly even talking to each other about how we don't want to bombard everybody with negativity. The world's coming to an end, and it feels like we're back in March again. So this is like a positive light as opposed to when we were in March.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Will you take it?
I will. Again, if doctors I trust say yes, like Dr. Coley, Dr. Fauci, yes, but I want those emergency responders, the first line responders, to get it first. I really do. Let's see what our audience says. Wow, really split almost. 58% say yes, so a slight majority say they would. Interesting, but it's still right on the edge there. Well, speaking of the holidays and moving along, coming up in December, January, a lot of you are wondering, what is it going to look like this year? Well, the coronavirus cases are surging, with more than 1 million new cases over the past 6 days, which has some rethinking their holiday plans. Now, take a look at the governor of Washington State, Jay Inslee, just issued new restrictions and gatherings in business. Indoor gatherings are now prohibited outside of your own household unless folks quarantine for 14 days prior to the event. Meantime, check out some of the new safety protocols being rolled out to keep visits with Santa safe. Santa's going to be wearing a face shield, and there's also going to be a plexiglass barrier. Is this going to really be hard for kids? Would your kids, do they go see Santa? Does Elijah go see Santa?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know kids. Okay.
Why not? And yes, it will. I don't want to go see Jail Santa, Lindsay.
You think it's Jail Santa?
It's Jail Santa. It's very weird. I don't want to go see Jail Santa. I don't want my kids getting used to talking to people that they need stuff from through plexiglass.
Well, I like a virtual Santa, though. What's wrong with that? Like getting on Zoom, talking to Santa.
You know, like all of our childhood memories. No one wants that, Lindsay. What do you think? You're such a glasses half full.
I'm just saying.
Lindsay, would you want that as a kid? What little
Not
Lindsay
in particular, but I would want a Toys R Us magazine to circle all the things that I would like to give to my parents. That doesn't change.
Oh, well, Toys R Us closed 19 years ago, so that's it's all bad news this morning.
Do you think, be honest, do you think it's worse to have Jail Santa, as you put it, behind plexiglass, or to have no Santa at all?
It seems like every picture you see of people's kids on Santa's lap, they're always hysterically crying. Are we sure the kids want this? Do you see any picture of a kid sitting calmly on Santa's lap? They're always crying.
I'm Jewish. I never did. I didn't know. I don't know.
I think a lot of people, though, are struggling. Like, I read an article in the LA Times about like seasonal depression and depression and loneliness, because everyone's telling everybody we cannot see our family. Even immediate family that might live in your same city, it's like stay within your household. So a lot of people are looking for some way to connect, and we've been on Zoom all year.
And that
so
way
like
to connect
Zooming,
is fire extinguisher Santa, just break
I'm just saying, in person you can just be far away, like, hey Santa. You can see
it doesn't have the same kind of feeling. But
let me tell you, when I went to New York, I went to my grandmother's front yard, and I was all the way in the street, and she was at her front door, and I'm like, hey Grandma, and she threw a mask at me, and we hung out. But that felt like, at least I saw my grandmother this year. And I don't know, maybe that's going to give some solace to some people.
I hope so. Let us know what you guys think. A lot of people seem like some of you writing in no, straight no.
Okay, I'm the only one for this.
No, let us know if you would also enjoy.
I would rather go see Lindsay's grandmother.
I would too.
I'm down with that for
Well,
real.
Grandma Ida, you got some visitors.
I love Grandma Ida. She doesn't know who I am. All right, we're going to take a turn here. So I do realize we're switching gears. So take a breath. This next story, it's a really difficult topic, but it is something we feel is very important to talk about. Millions of kids have grown up learning about the outdoors from the Boy Scouts. But today is the deadline to file claims of sexual abuse against the organization, and they're flooding in. So already, more than, get this, 82,000 people have come forward with claims of abuse by Scout leaders. The accusers range in age from 8 years old all the way up to 93 years old. This is all part of the organization's bankruptcy filing and trying to figure out a victims' compensation fund. Now, in a statement, the Boy Scouts of America said they were devastated by the number of lives impacted. They described it as gut-wrenching and said, quote, "We are deeply sorry." Now, before we get into all this, many of you grew up with the Boy Scouts having a wonderful learning about honor, about building
Don't
your
clean this up, Tori.
I want to make sure some people had it. I really want to make sure. Yes, because it's not everybody. But for those 82,000, this was a dirty, dirty organization.
For that small handful of 82,000?
Millions of kids. It started in 1910
My question is this for both of you guys. At what point do you not say that this was a child sex trafficking ring and not leave the Boy Scouts out? Just because you're making campfires along with child sex trafficking, does that make it better? It seems like if an alien landed and you said there are 82,000 cases of abuses against children, the alien wouldn't be like, well, what was their overall organizational model? This is an attack on children under the guise of camping and growing. Am I crazy with this?
I mean, you have to remember all the people that didn't speak out. So you have 82,000 people that spoke out, but then there's a history of sexual assault or any abuse survivors not speaking because of embarrassment, shame, and all these kind of things. So I think there is probably a larger number, I would estimate. And also, I think about, I'm not a parent, Al, you are, so you send your kids to these organizations and places to grow and learn. This is devastating to even have one case or incident like this when this is a trusted place. I was in Girl Scouts my whole life. I know it's not the same organization, but I know my mom trusted me to go away with these people and camp and do things. And so 82,000, like Al said, plus the people who probably didn't come forward is a huge number, and it's really a disgrace.
I mean, Tori, have you done anything in your life 82,000 times?
No, but I will say this. I just want to give some historical context. The Boy Scouts were started in 1910 by a congressional act, and it was to bring honor and integrity to boys in a new generation of American boys. So from 1910 to 2020, you have millions of kids who've gone through there that have had no problem. And for them, this dilutes their experience too, because it was all about honor. And this just puts an enormous cloud. I agree with both of you. I just feel bad for both people, the people that went there and tried to do good, and now it's completely tarnished, and anybody that had to experience that pain.
I just don't understand why they're just allowed to say, we're sorry. Like,
well, they're going to say sorry.
If we made a public example of the people at the top of these kinds of things, we would see a lot less of this. But because they're just allowed to issue a, hey, my bad on that one, bro. Sorry about the 82,000 lives that we ended. Like, the fact that they're allowed to get away with that.
They aren't.
If you start, what's going to happen? Do we have any names or faces?
I believe they're going to be bankrupt.
I think Al's insinuating jail time.
Yeah, insinuate, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what he,
yeah.
I'm talking because money doesn't take away some of that, yeah.
I do hear that. And again, there's problems with when you basically have when you can't sue because it's not enough time has been statute of limitation, excuse me. But they are extending it 1 year for this entire thing because I think it's going to have a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I don't think it can survive.
Again, we're back to talking money, and that's the crux of the story. That's why you're bringing it up. But I think they should go way past money. Jail is a deterrent. Trust me.
Interesting. And I'm just hearing from the booth. They are actually right now in Chapter 11. Let us know what you think. It's a really difficult topic, but something we want to get out there to discuss, to have open discussions about it with family members as well. Coming up on DBL, she's a fitness fanatic who's proving it's never too late to take control of your health and change your life.
Wow. Whoa. Back.
Wow. Inspirational story in our series, Strong Women Inside and Out. And it's a scene you'd expect to see in a kung fu movie or wrestling match, but not in real life. Why a man bravely put his skills to the test, coming up next. Welcome back to DBL. We've got a couple of crime stories that are making headlines right now. First up, a Good Samaritan using his martial arts skills. Look at this video. He stopped an attempted kidnapping in New York, literally as it was happening. The whole thing was caught on camera. The suspect was allegedly trying to kidnap a baby out of its stroller. I'm not kidding. But the Good Samaritan pinned the man down and kept him there for 15 minutes. Do you know how long 1 minute is? The suspect was taken to a hospital by authorities for possible mental health issues. You pray someone like that is walking next to you if something like this happens, right?
Yeah. It was jiu-jitsu. It was a rear naked chokehold. I watched UFC this weekend. Is
that what it's called?
Yes.
What's it called?
A rear naked chokehold.
Why does it have to say naked in it?
I think it's because the person can't get their arms up to pull your arms away.
I see.
I think so.
Okay, well said.
I felt like karate.
You don't know karate?
No, I feel like
what year is this? Don't take karate anymore.
I felt like karate, jiu-jitsu, all these things that were available to me as a child. Obviously, I'm 110 years old. I didn't know they ever were used. I've never seen them used on the street. This is amazing.
No one uses karate's not a real thing. Can we be honest?
What? There are people who are black belts.
Yeah, but do you ever see them in the UFC? No, they tried that and they got mopped up.
Wow.
You
just insulted an enormous amount of people.
Karate is not a discipline that works.
Wow. Okay. Wait,
find a UFC person that's in karate and I will quit the show today.
Oh, please write in. Up next, we've got a story about a suspected porch pirate who maybe made a mistake. Police were on the hunt for this guy, seen in surveillance video. Okay, he took packages off a couple porches in South Carolina. This is allegedly. But then police arrested him after he appeared in a courtroom the next day wearing the same shirt. Here's a side-by-side. You can see, probably not the best idea. I've heard of crimes, I do a lot of true crime following, that the guy wore the sneakers or the shoes that he did the killing in with like the blood on it still to the courtroom. I mean, stupidity reigns.
I think human beings are habitual. I think you just do the same kind of thing. And I think this is actually a brilliant defense. Lindsay, hear me out. You go, why were you stealing? I'm broke. Well, prove it. I'm wearing the same shirt I was in the video.
Al, the problem is even if you're broke, you still can't steal. It's illegal.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
He lost. At this point, we're not trying for a full acquittal here. We're just trying to get a couple months knocked off here.
A couple months knocked off. All right, that's fair. Oh my gosh, it's just silly. Think about it. Think about maybe changing.
Yeah, come on. Also, a T-shirt is like something you can wash daily if you wear it. It's not something that you want to rotate like jeans. No, he has more than one. He's robbing the porch pilots, whatever. He's robbing porches. There's T-shirts in those boxes.
There's Amazon packages, I'm sure.
But it's hard. You don't know what's in the package.
Don't feel bad for him. Coming up on DBL, a little Monday motivation. A fitness champ is proven, yeah, you're never too old to change your life for the better. Her incredible story next in our series, Strong Women Inside and Out. Welcome back to DBL. All this month, we've introduced you to women who show us what it means to be strong inside and out. Well, meet Joan, who's proving it is never too late to start chasing a better life.
My name is Joan McDonald, and I'm 74 years old. I'm a fitness influencer. Before I started on my journey, I was feeling pretty down in the dumps. I did not like any pictures of myself. Oh, I had happy moments, but my life was not a happy one. I went to the doctors and my 6-monthly checkup. I had kidney failure earlier. I had to keep going to make sure that everything was all right, not going downhill. I wanted to get off the drugs. Michelle is my daughter, and she is a certified coach, trainer, chef. She gave me a challenge. She told me, if you want to get better, I can make you better if you will join my group, but you've got to listen to everything I say. You got to do that. Can you do it?
Almost finished. 3 more.
When I first started out, I was using some machines. They had to see what I could handle. The video that went viral.
Up, down. You got it, girl. Up, down.
They just kept adding on small weights.
5. Nice. 4. Nice and tight.
And you're not thinking, okay, that's 5 pounds here, 10 pounds there, and you've got 2 sides, plus the bar. And when I finished the last one, I said, how much weight was that? That was heavy. Oh, 215 pounds. I'm going.
Last one, bench and kill it. Woo! 200 pounds.
What are you trying to kill me? But I did it. To keep motivated, Michelle had made us all take photos of what we looked like. I had a hard time finding a bathing suit big enough for me. We had to take the photo and we had to have the measurements. Didn't matter what the scale said. If I'm losing inches, there's something I'm doing right. I'm just about at 70 pounds off now, but I've changed my shape so much. I have to feel really good about that because people have told me that they are now drug-free. I'm going, see, it's not true. Women over 40 have to be drugged. Why would you put them on that when there's an alternative, which is a healthy lifestyle? Actually, there's several times that I felt I'd either like to give up or just mosey along at my own pace. Thing is, there are other people relying on me, and I feel obligated for them, and it keeps me accountable towards my health. So I guess I better stick with what I've got right now. My advice to anyone who thinks they could start this journey is to make sure that you believe that you can do it. You can't shy away from the hard work. A strong woman is one who can get through a crisis without falling apart. When you're called upon to be strong for other people, you can It's happened many times in my life with my family. Because I'm always there, always willing to lend a hand, they rely on me. And so you just stick it out. I've had people say, what are you wearing lipstick for? What do you got makeup on? Were you wearing your pajamas to the gym? Just ignore them. They're jealous that you're going to get more comments about how well you're doing than you are negativity. And you're going to feel a lot better.
Jump! Jump! Jump!
You're taking your life in your hands.
Wow. If you want to keep up with Joan's fitness journey, you can find her on Instagram at Train with Joan. What an inspiration. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
We've all got...
Welcome back to DBL. The clock is ticking for open enrollment, and now is the time to make any changes to your health care plan. We know it's overwhelming, so we're sharing 3 tips to make it less stressful in today's DBL Health Alert presented by Health Markets. First, look at the total cost of the plan, not just the premiums. It's tempting to pick the plan that costs the least every month, but you need to look at the policies as a whole. Second, use the filter function. Usually you'll be presented with way too many plans, but that filter tool will help you weed options out. And third, don't wait until the last minute. If you've been putting off open enrollment, do it now. You know who you are. Give yourself enough time to compare plans and ask questions. When it comes to your health, we've made it easy to find the best and most cost-effective Medicare Advantage plan. Just call 1-800-800-9974. That should help clear up, and you can call and get some information. I got a very special text message from someone who works here named Michael Better, and he wrote me and said, "Thank you for saying what you said about the Boy Scouts. I'm an Eagle Scout, and it used to be something I was proud of and a great honor, but now I mostly keep it to myself because of how terrible the organization is." And there's millions of people out there that struggled and worked and made them their way all the way up, and now they feel tarnished.
Well, that's the real crime, is the people that committed them stroll away, and the people that were proud of this organization are left to pick up the pieces.
Absolutely. We're proud of you, Michael Better. DBL is
Love
new
you, man.
every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Go Karate!